Welcome to Daily News AI, your go-to source for timely and accurate news updates powered by cutting-edge AI technology. We deliver the latest news from around the world to keep you up to date. Subscribe now, hit the notification bell, and never miss a moment of world news. Stay connected to the most advanced news platform, Daily News AI, where the future of news is. Now let's get started.
From the District Attorney's office, we'll give you everything we have. Everything is fine, so when we're done, think about your questions because we're not going to take much, and keep it to the information that you heard. Don't get into what-ifs, and because of that, we're not going to go there, okay? So keep that in mind, and we'll be fine. So here we go. At 2:30 in the afternoon, a call came in of a shooting reported by the Secret Service. Because we're in constant contact with them all the time, we were notified of that, and we had units here that closed the area immediately. Luckily, we were able to locate a witness who came up to us and said, "Hey, I saw the guy run out of the bushes, jumped into a black Nissan, and I took a picture of the car and the tank." And that was great, so we had that information. The crime center sent it out in real time to the license plate readers, and we were able to get a hit on that vehicle on I-95 as it was headed into Martin County. We were able to get to the Martin County Sheriff's Office and notified them. They spotted the vehicle, stopped it, and took the man into custody. Then, we took the witness who witnessed the incident, flew him over there, and identified the person he saw run out of the bushes and jump into the vehicle. Now in the bushes, where this guy had an AK-47 rifle with a scope, 2 backpacks hanging on the fence with ceramic tiles, and a GoPro camera that he was going to take pictures of. So that's being processed now. The Secret Service agent that was on the course did a great job. What they do is they have an agent jump a hole ahead of time to where the president was, and he was able to spot this rifle barrel sticking out of the fence and immediately engage this individual. At that point, the individual took off. So that's what we know about the investigation. We have an individual in custody right now who is a potential suspect. We have a little bit of work to do, but as we usually do, once we determine that, we're going to book him into the county jail and decide what charges he's going to be booked on. We'll get those to you, and we'll get a picture of him and his background. So I'll turn it over to the Secret Service representative now, and he'll give you a brief statement. Good evening, everyone. I want to first thank all of our law enforcement partners, including the Palm Bay Sheriff's Office and the Martin County Sheriff's Office, for their participation today. Former President Donald Trump is safe and unharmed after the protective incident shortly before 2 p.m. on Sunday at the Trump International Golf Club in West Palm Beach. Members of the U.S. Secret Service shot and killed an armed man who was located near the property line. This matter is under investigation. I will turn it over to my partners at the FBI. Thank you all. My name is Jeffrey Free. I am the special agent in charge of the FBI in Miami. The FBI has assumed the role of the lead federal law enforcement agency in investigating the incident that occurred earlier today at the Trump International Golf Course here in West Palm Beach, Florida. We have deployed a number of resources, including investigative teams, crisis response team members, bomb technicians, and evidence response team members. The need now is for the public to avoid the area surrounding the golf course. We will continue to support this investigation with the full resources of the FBI, along with our partners at the U.S. Secret Service, the Palm Beach Sheriff's Office, the Martin County Sheriff's Office, and state and local law enforcement agencies. I would like to ask anyone with any information that might help in this investigation to please call our hotline at 11800 or contact the FBI at tips.fbi.gov. Thank you. I'm Dave Aronberg, District Attorney for Palm Beach County. I would like to thank Sheriff Bradshaw and our partners at the local, state, and federal level. I'm here because our prosecutors are currently working on issuing warrants and a pretrial detention motion for the suspect so that way he will be held in custody. But our filing of these warrants and charges at the state level does not preclude federal charges that may come. But in the meantime, it looks like the warrants and pretrial detention motion will happen first. And again, I want to thank the cooperation that we have had with our federal and local partners. And thank you all for being here today. Okay, we'll make those photos available to you. It will show you a photo of the backpack and the gun, and there's also a GoPro camera on the fence where he was intent on filming what was happening. Although we will have to secure a couple of areas around the golf course, the public doesn't need to panic. We know that we got a post office, a library, and a school down the street, so we'll make it convenient for you to get to all the places you need to go. Get your kids to school, get them over here in the post office or wherever else you need to go. It's safe. There's no more danger here, and we'll make it very convenient for you. So, having said that, we're going to take a very limited amount of questions, and you can direct them to who you want to answer the question. Did this individual make any statements as he was being detained? No statement right now as far as his involvement in the incident, and there was further investigation to be completed.
What was his... Yeah, I'm not sure if maybe the Secret Service can answer. I misunderstand. So, there was a rifle, so one of your agents saw on the golf course, saw a rifle poking through the fence with a chain.
Okay, so he saw that, the agent.
That is correct, yes.
And the president or former president was on the course behind him? How close was it? 1 or 2 holes behind, about 100 yards, because the bubble moves through the golf course. So, our agents will get there first, clear it. He noticed that the rifle was pointing out. Our agents engaged. We are not sure right now if the individual was able to take a shot at our agents, but for sure our agents were able to engage with the suspect.
How far away was the president? How far away was Donald Trump when this gentleman was caught and stopped?
Probably between 300 and 500 yards. But with a rifle and a scope like that, that's not a long distance for the Secret Service. How far was your agent from the would-be assailant? I'm not sure right now. We're still looking into that report.
Are the 4 rounds of ammunition recovered all from your agent?
That is correct. 4 to 6. We're not sure yet. Was there a long-distance exchange? Yes, ma'am.
I was wondering how this was able to happen. And for future reference, is there any updated security on the course?
Well, you got to understand, the golf course is surrounded by shrubbery, so when somebody gets into the shrubbery, they're pretty much out of sight. And at this level that he is at right now, he's not the sitting president. If he was, we would have had this entire golf course around it. Well, because he's not, the security is limited to the areas that the Secret Service deems possible. So I would imagine the next time he comes to a golf course, there'll probably be a little more people around the perimeter. But the Secret Service did exactly what they should have done. They provided exactly what the protection should have been, and their agent did a fantastic job. Which direction was the shot? North, south? I guess east, southeast. The layout of the golf course, you've got 3 holes, 5, 6, and 7. One of them runs parallel to Summit Boulevard, one of them runs parallel to Congress. And he was in an area in the shrubbery where he could see both holes. So the president was another hole back, which means he's about between 400 and 500 yards away.
So he was on the golf course?
Oh, he's on the golf course, yeah, but he's back a ways.
For the Secret Service, have you guys changed at all the way that you are protecting former President Donald Trump? It's now the 2nd potential threat on him. Can you just elaborate on how things have changed and what you make of all this?
Yes, the threat level is high. We have increased the amount of assets that we've deployed, so we live in dangerous times, so yes. Okay, we're done with questions right now. There's really nothing more for us to add. I just want to tell you the Secret Service and the FBI and the State Attorney's Office have been fantastic to work with. And I can tell you right now, our agency with this real-time crime center was fabulous. That's how we got the guy. We started out with not knowing anything to where we had a tag, we had a vehicle description, and we got an area where we saw the person. So be proud of your law enforcement. All right, thanks folks, we'll get back to you.
If your newsfeed looks outdated, you're missing out. Get the latest with Daily News AI. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Join our community of news enthusiasts and stay updated with the most reliable and advanced AI-powered news. Drop us a comment below and let us know what you think. Daily News AI, your go-to source for accurate and up-to-date news. See you in the next update.